Hey everybody, Kat's Paper Designs. Real fast, I want to show you this Heritage collection from Maggie Holmes. I picked it up 50% off from Joann's. I plan on making some vintage projects with it. I have some older pictures from my mother. She had given to me to make layouts in a book with, so that's what I'm going to do. But I'll flip through this quickly so you could see it. Here's a beautiful dusty rose. It's a very pale pink. It has a gray kind of background. All these colors actually do have like a gray tone to them. Here's that blue. A very pale pink, like a powder pink. Here's a taupe. Here is a moss green. Very muted colors, you guys. Here's a peach, a cream, a orange or tangerine, a pale sky blue, another pale peach color, and then here are the patterns. I love the small scale on that. You could put them, you know, for embellishments. I love papers that have small scales on them. You can work with them on anything. Maggie Holmes always puts that black and white pattern in her collections. These are perfect for making 12 by 12 layouts, and that's exactly what I'm going to do with this sheet and then frame the project that I make. Here's Maggie Holmes Cabbage Rose. This is not my favorite pattern that she's designed. I don't think I would put these colors together. I think the orange and yellow kind of clashes a bit. This is not one of my favorites, but it does work with the collection. These are some cut aparts in the speech bubbles. This is a maple paneling, really pretty. And here is a sewing pattern. Oops, missed one. Here are some cut aparts. She has some of those vintage photographs on there. It actually looks like her standing in the background, but maybe this is one of her relatives. But I thought I would use my own pictures and just kind of size them down in like a photo software and print those out and put them with my project. But good idea. Here is a beautiful champagne glitter paper. I have a lot of glitter paper, but these are the ones that came with the collection. Here's a sort of gold color. I think it's a vintage gold. It's not very yellowy. It has a, I don't know, I want to say it has like an orange background to it, but it definitely works with the collection. Oops. And then you get these cut aparts, so these ribbons. These are great for, you know, a lot of people save the school pictures, so a lot of these could be used for athletic pictures and things like that, you know, school projects, school clubs and that sort of thing. Here's this gorgeous foil on this taupe. It's beautiful. That would work really nice. These are stickers, and you can make, you know, words with them. They come in all the colors that match the collection. And then these are the die cut, cut aparts. And they're really pretty. I love that deer right there. That's so beautiful. They do have some foils on here. And also I noticed that a lot of the images on here match the Gather collection from Maggie Holmes from a few years ago, so they definitely will work together, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So that was Heritage from Maggie Holmes, and that was on sale 50% off at Joann's. And so I did get some pieces to go with that from Tuesday Morning, and some are from Joann's. This vellum, not stickers, but die cuts. These are vellum pieces, 10 pieces of vellum, and then regular die cuts you get. Their scale is really great. They're not huge, and I really like that. So here are some of those pieces, and this is what the back looks like, so you can see what they are. So these images here, these black and white images, a lot of Maggie Holmes stamps have these wreaths and florals. You could definitely make your own ephemera if you wanted to go with that heritage collection if you didn't have it. I found these at Tuesday Morning. These vintage looking flowers are perfect for making a project. I did find these Jolie's hearts. These were only like 99 cents, but I thought the pearl heart would be perfect for that collection. It would go well. From Joann's, the Park Lane, 50% off. These are gems and they're like a muted lavender color. They remind me of wisteria. These are from Joann's. These were also 50% off. They didn't have too much ephemera in Joann's, so I did pick up a couple of items there, but I did find some things in Tuesday Morning that would work. These are the gold leaves, and these pale pink roses are just so pretty. I did get this from Joann's. These are the stickers. You get 8 sheets of stickers in here. So they have the silhouettes, the labels that you could do a family tree. They have the beautiful picture corners for antique pictures, and the ribbons. They have some of these other florals. I love that she puts this little ribbon around these words, and then you get some images in there, the little squirrel, the floral, I think that's like a little geese, and the flower. Here are the black and white. They look like rub-ons, but they're clear stickers, and again, she has a lot of these designs in her stamp collections that you can make your own. I'm so glad that she included words in the collection. And then the silhouettes, more labels. Here are the cute little doodles. They remind me of the golden, is it golden books? I think it was back in the day. They had a lot of images that look like that, the birds and stuff. Now a lot of these images are in the Gather collection, so they would go perfectly. And then you also have the word letters in the same colors. And then last but not least, you get these beautiful bows. Coco and Reno just came out, I think in December. No, it wasn't December. I think it was January. These bows that would go perfectly with this collection. This bow is very in right now. It was in back then and it's in again. So a lot of these bows are turning up everywhere. So that is the Heritage sticker book. And then I also found in Tuesday Morning for $4.99 the stationery cut-aparts. You get the house with the vintage rose mauvey kind of color. It has a mixture of tags and vellum envelopes. I just think they're really pretty. They have this beautiful foil, if you can see that in the background. And then the back, this is what the tags all look like. They're perfect for this collection. They're beautiful and they're going to go so well. So with the project I have in mind, these are perfect. Then I went to Hobby Lobby. I did see 50% off the Paper Studio and all this stuff. They have that sale all the time. These muted flowers will go perfectly with that collection. So I picked those up to match. Then in Joann's, they had these waxed stamp images. These are not real, of course. They're made of plastic. The images are really, you know, quite noticeable. A real wax stamp would not have that sort of image on there in such detail, but I really do like these. I love the colors. They're so pretty. Tuesday Morning had, from my mind's eye, these beautiful foil images. I think they go with the Heritage collection really well. You only get one sheet in here, but I picked it up for $1.49. Maggie Holmes has Gather in Tuesday Morning, and a lot of the images on the sticker sheet goes with the Heritage collection, like the wreath and the rose and the swan. You know, these foils, they all definitely would work. This piano, that definitely that. You know, the silhouettes, the florals, and here's that bow again, right there. So all of that would work. And then I love the gold lettering in here. So there's a lot to work with for my project. I'm probably going to get a lot of usage out of that. And then at Hobby Lobby, I picked up these beads because of the colors. I've never seen this color before, except for this one. This one was in Joann's, and I was specifically looking for this rose color. This is a metal crystal. It's just so pretty. It's a dusty mauve color, and it'll work really well with the rest of these beads. This one was from Hobby Lobby. It's a pale pink, and it's very muted, but it's shiny, so it'll work really well. And then you get this, I guess it's a metal bead. It's also a plumish color. You know, it's just that right color that's in her collection. Then I picked up just plain crystal bead. I picked this up because it goes with everything. It's really shiny. It has that opal little dot in there. I picked those up. They were all 50% off, so why not? Here is a crystal, and you get two different sizes on this particular one. You get the larger and then the little one. So that's a lavender color. And then this is new. I have never seen this one before, but this one is I want to say it reminds me of a shell that you would find on the beach. I don't remember what the shell name is, but it's in the oyster family. And when you pick it up, it has that rainbow effect in it. And that's exactly what this looks like. It has that gold threading through there. It's really pretty, if you can see that. So I think that would work really well because of this brown color in here. I think this just screams vintage to me, so I picked it up. So I thought that would all go really well with the collection. And then Metal Gallery, I love their jewelry. I picked this brooch up to put on the front of the mini book. It has that muted purple behind it, so I thought that would go really well. 50% off last week. Whenever they have a sale, 50% off a Metal Gallery, I always get something. Then at Joann's, when I was there, they had these foiled rolls of this thick washi tape. And I think these are really good to use if you make a vellum rosette. I think these would look really good putting washi tape on them and then folding them up. I think that's a great way to use washi tape. So I picked this up to go with that. And then I had also got the washi tape to match. This was also from Joann's, and those are all the patterns that match perfectly. That cute little bow is in there, and that rose color or mauve color. And then this blue has the little foiled roses on there, and you get a heart rose in there. So really cute. I love using washi tape on tags. I think you can make great tags with washi tape. And then at Hobby Lobby, they had the glitter paper or specialty paper 50% off. So I got this rose gold. I think it'll match the Heritage collection really well to make embellishments. And then I picked up this gold, vintage gold color. So I picked that up as well, 50% off. And then Tuesday morning also had chipboard. I found this Bow Bunny chipboard. I don't know what collection this goes with, but it has a very vintage feel to it, and I think I'll use a couple of pieces for my project. And I think this is really pretty. And there are quite a few Bow Bunny paper stacks in Tuesday morning currently, and Bow Bunny does make a beautiful paper, especially if you like that shabby chic. And then this paper is so gorgeous. It's a 6x6. I've never seen it before. It's from Mind's Eye. It's called Lovely Day. It's absolutely beautiful. I'll show you these real fast. This pattern. Here's this beautiful rose. These are very vintage feeling. And then here is that beautiful lace pattern. And then this vintage summery flower on this sheet. These are very, very pretty, but the colors they really stand out. They're not so muted that you don't notice them. They're definitely beautiful. I love the foils in this. They're double-sided, bonus. I love that periwinkle. I think this goes with Heritage too. It has a very vintage feel, but I think this is exceptionally well designed. And here is that beautiful dusty pink plaid with that foil. And here's a pale lavender. And look at those butterflies. Oh, so pretty. And then here is a zinnia pattern. And an aqua with a foil stripe. And here is a pansy. That's an aqua color. Here is a periwinkle blue with a foil stripe, a polka dot. Look at that dusty pink with that pattern. That's very vintage. A vintage wallpaper pattern. It's very dusty, but very, very beautiful. And that pale gray gingham. And here's a summer bicycle. And another forget-me-not with a butterfly in it. And then here is a dusty pattern with this foiled butterfly. It's so pretty. And then here is a sort of yellow. And then here is that pattern that is just early 70s, I would say. And then the pattern repeats itself. So I definitely recommend, if you like vintage, you will absolutely go crazy for this booklet of these beautiful papers. Highly recommend that. And then they did have like the little kit that you put together. It's 12 by 12 sheets, but not a whole lot of papers. This is the only other paper that they had in Lovely Day. Here is the sticker sheet. So it does have foils on it and all these lovely patterns. Perfect for spring, Mother's Day, tea parties, whatever. And then here's the cover. They were $2.99 and you get these double-sided sheets that are absolutely gorgeous. Here's what the back of that looks like. And aqua again. And I love the scale of these patterns too. They're not so big that you couldn't use them on a smaller project. But they are definitely beautiful. Here's that pretty yellow polka dot. And then here's a larger pattern of that wild zinnia flower. These forget-me-nots. They're in periwinkle with that kind of peachy butterfly on there. And the back is this stripe with the foil. And then here is that rose. So beautiful. I love, love, love this collection. And then you get the aqua with that lot of foil in that. That's going to look so beautiful. I know quite a few of you would love this. Oh, there we go. Anytime I'm recording, the phone always rings, but I'm at the end of this recording. And so I hope that you'll stop by again and see my beautiful projects. Talk to you soon, you guys. Toodles.